Nation panel. See how easy that is, Dan? Dealers, we're happy to see all of you here today. And now, for the best kept secret, we're going to tell you the steps we're going to put you through in the next 27 hours. Right now, we're going to tell you some stuff, and then tomorrow we will go through a series of increasingly difficult tasks, much like Hercules in a compressed way. So, tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock at the DC Comics booth, we will be giving away a couple of things to people. One, we won't tell you about until tomorrow. One, we'll tell you about right now, which will be you'll get a wristband if you're one of the first people in line. And you'll also get a piece of paper with some important instructions. The wristband will get you into a special DC Comics Warner Brothers presentation tomorrow in this room at 6 p.m. Now, the gentleman who asked the question about a panel about, I don't know what you're talking about. But if there was an opportunity, let's say, for example, any of you here in the Chicago area, if there was a movie involving a DC character that was being filmed locally. Maybe we know some guys who know some guys, you know, the whole last name Wayne thing sometimes comes in handy. So, come to the DC booth tomorrow, 10 a.m. There'll be more of you there than we'll have the ability to handle. It'll be in this room, so we're going to fill this room, pack it full tomorrow. We'll put people in the corners and stack them up, you know, short people on top of tall people, that kind of thing. And we're going to have a really great presentation for you at 6 p.m. tomorrow. Now, the part that's going to be a bit more difficult than you've done before, and the part where I'm, of course, expecting your absolute unhinged cooperation, is that tomorrow at 6 p.m., this room is going to be an electronics-free zone, which means if you have a cell phone with you, if you have an iPod with you, if you have an iPhone with you, in fact, if you have any brand name for any device that could conceivably use to record sound and/or images, you will not be able to be in the room, because we want it to be something special for the people who are in the room and not something special for 1 to 2 million people on YouTube an hour later. So it's going to be just for those of you in the room, and then you can blog about it to your heart's content about how, oh, you missed it, they showed the whole movie in 15 minutes. At that point, as long as you're enthusiastic, I couldn't believe it when Superman showed up, whatever you want to say. But you won't be able to prove what you said, because you're going to have to, if you drove, you can go put your stuff in the trunk of your car. If you have like a friend that owes money to you, you can make that friend stay outside and just hold your camcorder, your webcam, your MP3 player, your various devices that Dan would have mentioned that I won't mention because Jake's still up here. Anything that buzzes and hums and records stuff. And in case you forget, there'll be helpful people with night vision goggles around. And he's not kidding, by the way. And boy, they're really great. I mean, we picked up some of the finest people around the Chicagoland area to help us, carry you out. So.